Environmentalists go mad when they hear that Blue Origin is going to build a nuclear-powered rocket. Jeff Bezos has been trying for a long time to launch his new Shepard successfully and start commercial use of the spacecraft. And you probably heard Blue Origin company name really seldom. Everyone was talking about SpaceX, Mars exploration, NASA missions. People forgot that Jeff has huge plans for space, and now he has a good chance to change the game. DARPA offered Blue Origin C direct contract for building a nuclear-powered engine for spacecrafts, and you know what? Blue Origin accepted it, despite the crowds of green activists threatening to burn the company away in case they are in game for this project. Let's find out if they are going to invent something revolutionary. Will it be the future warp drive? If you're into space exploration topic, you probably know that warp drive is some kind of mythical future technology that will allow astronauts to travel between galaxies for minutes. Kind of a machine for rushing through space with the speed of light. Cool, right? But warp drive is as real as colonization of Alpha Centauri at the moment. And we still need to remember that every revolutionary technology has some steps of development before it came out. Can the nuclear power engine made by Blue Origin be the first step towards warp drive? Why not? If you watch the Star Wars films, you remember those cool moments when a starship could make millions of miles or even light years after pushing one single button. That's how the warp drive should work to take us to other galaxies, but we don't say that it's completely impossible. Why they need faster engines? As you know, DARPA is a government-dependent company that uses budget money to create technologies for future. Now, DARPA and NASA cooperate on many projects, and engineers know for sure that traveling in space with current speeds of modern spacecraft is quite the same as walking from Alaska to New York instead of buying a ticket to the plane. We could deal with going to Mars using modern spacecraft, but it will take around 7 months to get there and little more to get back. 7 months in cramped spacecraft. Would you volunteer? But Mars is our nearest neighbor. It will take 9.5 years to reach the edge of the solar system. We will need to send to space families of astronauts if we want to reach even the closest star next to Sun. So, DARPA thought about it, and they didn't like the idea of traveling for decades with kids on board. The decision was to ask the world's biggest spacecraft producers to build a new engine that will be much faster. Why nuclear-powered engine is good? Usually, spacecrafts use hydrogen and oxygen engines, ion thrusters, and chemical rockets. But these technologies are limited in terms of maximum speed. They can take you to a miserable distance of 100,000 miles a day. Nuclear-powered engine could have unlimited power and be quite light too. It could move a spacecraft to 1 million miles a day, making a trip to Mars a half-year journey. There is only one thing that concerns space exploration enthusiasts. Is it safe? A good question, guys. It's not quite safe to go to Mars. Who knows, maybe there are Martians all over waiting for us to come. Seriously, we believe that Blue Origin will build a safe spacecraft if they finally get the project. What kind of engine will they make? Blue Origin will cooperate with Lockheed Martin, a well-known aviation company, and also General Atomics. The idea is to build a special nuclear reactor that will heat up the rocket fuels to generate thrust. DARPA has counted that in 2025 they could make a tri-launch and then develop the technology for getting commercial spacecrafts ready within the next 5 years. Engineers believe that the project may change the way we look at interplanetary traveling. By the way, the program is named Draco, and it sounds really creepy. It would be bad if some other civilizations get to know that we are preparing Draco project with an extremely dangerous nuclear reactor inside to send it to space.